folks. The company I work for very kindly gave us a voucher for Christmas, £50 voucher, and me and the wife were deciding what to spend this £50 on, and we decided to get one of these air fryers. It cost us £52 from Argos, and it's cooking now. It's on now, right? I'll show you how it works in a bit. And when you're cooking, you put the oven on, and the oven does take a large amount of electricity to run. And I am trying to be more careful with the electricity and the gas and all that. Just a couple of reasons really. One, for the environment. Two, for my wallet. And three, we don't need to use what you do. You've just got to be careful. And because when I was with Scottish Power, my electricity and gas was like £130 odd a month. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I've moved and I've gone to another place, and it's half that. So anyway, we're looking for some things and we're going through them, and we found this one. The box is here. It's a Tower Vortex. Just 1 second, folks, because I'm cooking. Cooking with it now. So we went through a few, and we had a look, and we read the reviews and that. And anyway, we come up with this Tower Vortex. It's prepared healthier fried foods with little or no oil. We don't put any oil in at all. It's basically just cooking in its own juices. It's great for frying, roasting, grilling and baking. Up to 80% less fat with the same great taste. Now, we've been using this a good few weeks now. And I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm just going to stop that. Right, because that's cooked. We've been using this for a good few weeks now. And the food really does taste good. We normally have McCain oven chips, then, you know, a proper branded chip. But the other day I went to Tesco's and I bought their own home brand of chip. We were just trying them because, like I say, once again, they were, I think McCain's are something like £1.80, £2, and Tesco's were £1.10. So I got a bag of chips and we chucked them in, and they tasted as good as McCain's in this little alien pod. So what it is, it's temperature control up from 80 to 200 degrees Celsius. Rapid air circulation system allows faster cooking and saves energy. It does cook quicker. You put your chips in the oven, your oven ready chips, and it takes what, 35 to 40 minutes. These are done 20 minutes maximum, right? 20 minutes. I mean, I've had this on for 20 minutes. What we do is we put it on for 3 or 4 minutes just to get it to temperature. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do or not. Well, that's what we do anyway. And it cooks the chips brilliantly. It's a 4.3 litre capacity non-stick food pot. So we've had chips in there, and we had some chicken nuggets in there last night. I'm not a big fan of chicken nuggets as such from a frozen from a shop, but I got them just to try them. And they were fine. They tasted really good. It's a digital timer, easy cleaning parts, 150 watt power. I've had a look. I've got an app on my phone that shows you the amount of electricity that we're using, that I use. And I turned the oven on, and it shot right up. It really went quite high up. I put this on, and it didn't go nowhere nearly as high as it was with the oven. So, you know, it's a money saver all round. I mean, in theory, you bought yourself a little oven for 50 quid. It's digital controlled. I mean, I've said all that. It's really good. It's a towerhousewares.co.uk. There's the box, folks. I'll just show you a few. What I'll do is, I've cooked some chips, right? I went up to the Co-op and I bought a few chips. They are McCain's. They didn't have a lot else in, to be fair. So you just pull that out, pull the drawer out, and there's the chips. And they are cooked to perfection. And that took less than 20 minutes. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want them a bit darker, then you go for a bit darker. I do suggest that when you do take this out, you have something ready to put on your table or something. I mean, obviously this is getting too hot. It really does get too hot. So you do need to put something on like that. But it is an easy, that's a pot in there. I'm not going to touch it because it's red hot. That comes out of there. You just wipe the bowling side clean. You wipe the chip pan in there as well clean. You've got a lot of the hot plate in there. I mean, that's kicking out some heat now. And there's a grill kind of thing at the top. It's quite easy to use as well. It's really, really simple. Just turn it off at the wall, just to get rid of the power and everything. You turn it on. You press the middle button, the on button. The on button there. All right, I'm going to make myself up a prick. All done. That's it. You hold your finger down on the on button for a couple of seconds. Sorry, I was just thinking I was cooking with it, but I weren't. I was switching it on. There's a setting on the left-hand side that gives you the temperature and the minutes. You press it once for the minutes, and there's a plus sign and a minus sign. Let me see if I can get you a bit closer, folks. There you go. Right. There is a plus sign and a minus sign here. Obviously, for the minutes, you go up. Yeah. It's not going up. What's up with it? Right. And then you go, there you go. You have to put. It's one of the things where I'm trying to show you how to work it. And it does work. So there's your minutes. You make them flash, and then you just press it until you get to the required time. You press the time and the temperature button again, and it goes to your temperature. So while it's flashing, you just press it on, and it goes up. There's all different kinds of settings for fish, for chicken legs, fish, cakes. We actually put some bread in it the other day, and it did come out like a fried piece of bread. It was really, really good. We're still just using it as such and getting used to it. We had it, I mean, today, it's the 2nd of January today. We went and got it, I think it was last Saturday. And we've had quite a few things in it. We cooked some sausages in it. The kid had some bacon in it yesterday, and the bacon tasted really good. And it wasn't the bacon that I normally buy. It was the cheap, you know, the packet bacon that's you cook it and it just turns into wafer thin ham, don't it? And it's not very, but it did actually keep its body. It did keep its shape and everything. And it was really quite good. And we cooked some sausages in it. I popped up to Co-op and got some sausages yesterday. And the sausages were fine. They're not the standard that we normally have. We normally have them from where the wife works, or a place in Saudi called Cost Cutters. And they're really good. I've just moved this thing, so I'm fading in and out of the light. And, oh, bloody hell. There you go. There you go. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me now? Yeah, and they cooked, and they were really, really good. And there was no fat or anything to them. It had just cooked it really good. So I honestly don't know how these things work as such. Yeah, I'll need to look into it more. But it's just brilliant, and you just pull the pan out, and it's there. It's brilliant. It's so easy to use. And like I say, you do need a plate to put the thing on. If there's any more information on it, but we're going to cook. I'm going to get some sweet corn and try cooking sweet corn on the cob on it. And we've hardly used the oven since we've had this. It's so easy to clean. It's so easy to use. Don't get me wrong. I know I've just made myself look a prat by just pressing the buttons wrong then, but that's because I'm trying to demonstrate it. But it is easy. You just press the button for a couple of seconds. The settings come up. And there you go, look, you just change the time, the temperature, that's the minutes. And then you press the setting for the time and the temperature again, and you just pick your desired thing. And then you just press the button to press. I won't press it because there's nothing in there, and I don't want to knacker it up. But then you just press the button to play. It's so easy. I mean, I'm an idiot. and it is so easy to use. Now, these are the chips I've just cooked in there. I just chucked a few in, and they are really nice. They're nice and crunchy on the outside. They've got a lovely coating, a lovely crisp outer, and the fluffy, and the inside's all fluffy. It is one of the best chips we've had. So, I would say the downside of it is the manual that you get with it. It would be nice if you just put a few more just a bit more. I don't know. I suppose you go on the website nowadays and stuff, don't you? And all that kind of stuff. So I suppose it gives you the information that you need to get going. It gives you, you know, the press to start, the pause, what you do, how to clean. And I suppose it does. I suppose in a way I'm just being a little bit picky. It just seems that you need a little bit more information on what you're doing. I mean, you've got homemade fries, egg and bacon muffin, and prosecco, and some kind of sandwich. I don't know. I can't even say the word. But it is excellent value for money. I don't personally think you'll find anything as good for the £50, £52 that we paid out. It's just good. So, if you've been thinking about getting one of these, folks, I mean, if you live in a little flat and you haven't got a lot of room, or you live in a bed sit, I don't know. I haven't got a clue who you are or where you live or what you do. But if you just need something for two people, I mean, there's three of us, and this does enough ample chips for us. One day I'm going to fill it up with chips and see how well it does actually cook. See how well it cooks the chips in the middle of the pile. But what we do is we cook it, and whoever's doing the dinner, we'll just go over to it, take this out, give it a shake, put it back in. And it's cooked everything fine. I cannot fault it in one way at all. For value for money, it's brilliant. I'd like to have a look at some of the real expensive ones, because there were some out there that were for 100 notes, and that just seems an absolute stupid amount of money, when this seems to do the job. I mean, there was one out there and it said something like a 7-litre capacity. Now, so I suppose if you've got a big family, but it had shelves in it, and I suppose you needed to cook more for more people, then fair enough. But if it's just a small family, I mean, there's like I say, there's the three of us, and this is superb for us. If we're doing, like I said, last night we had chips and chicken nuggets and barbecue beans. We just used that. If it had been in the oven, you'd have probably had 2 trays for your chips and for your chicken nuggets and that. But this is absolutely brilliant, folks. I cannot speak highly enough for it. I've not been paid to say this by Tower Vortex. Over 100 years of quality air frying technology. Healthy fry. And that's the big thing about it. It's a healthy fry. It's just brilliant. I can't speak highly enough of it, folks. So if you are looking for one of these, there's the box. I'm not sure how. I know I have a few people who are visually impaired. I don't know how they would get on with the touch buttons. I suppose they have their way of getting around this. Just because you're blind doesn't mean you're stupid. There's enough people out there who can see us stupid. Oh, you're watching one. But I can't fault it, folks. If you're looking for one of these and you've got around 50 quid to spend, go for this. You won't go wrong with it. You won't be disappointed. When this breaks, or if it breaks, or whatever, we're having another one. These chips are superb. Are really good. And everything we cook is really good. So, I might do some roasties in it, jacket spuds in it. See how it gets on with that. All right, folks. So cheap, easy to clean, cooks good food, and it's healthy. I'm going to give this a 10. I'm going to give it a 10 because it's absolutely brilliant. All right, folks. Lakes.